How's it going, guys? Let's talk Springboks because they are absolutely decimating teams. Yes, there's a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of up and down, there's been a lot of change. I want to break down all of South Africa's upcoming games for the rest of the season because, by God, there is a lot. And there's going to be some spectacular games there. So please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. What's gonna be the team, or what's gonna be the game that you are most looking forward to watching this year versus the Springboks? But otherwise, like, subscribe, and let's get into it. So, first of all, right, like I said, there's quite a bit to break down here. We have um, we have South Africa. They're going to be playing Australia on the 16th of August, which is going to be a big game. I do feel the Springboks are going to have a little bit too much here in the Rugby Championship, and then we're going to be seeing South Africa play Australia on the 16th, and then on the 23rd. There's no two ways about this. The Springboks have it. We are going to be seeing a lot of rotation from Rassie. I do feel we are going to be seeing a lot of development players coming through as well. You know, a little bit of experience here, a little bit of promise there. So this should be a relatively straightforward run out. I think the Australians, I can't see them getting straight wins or getting a win over the Lions. I definitely can't see them getting wins over the Springboks. So yeah, that's going to be a very difficult one for them. But I do feel that the Springboks will have that one. Then we go into the biggest games of the year in terms of the All Blacks. In September, 6th of September and 13th of September, we are going to be seeing South Africa go to New Zealand and play the All Blacks in quite possibly the biggest games of the year, biggest games in the past couple of years, especially considering they are going to be playing at Eden Park on the 6th of September. I do feel the Springboks are going to have just that little edge on the All Blacks, and they are going to be able to take it, especially when it comes down to that physicality, that set piece play, and they always love to go for those scrums. So we are seeing a lot of players like you in Tlabakanye coming in big, heavy, very good forward. But not only that, they are currently breaking in a lot of players. We're seeing players like Evan Ruiz, Quibus Visa, Jasper Visa. We are seeing Vincent Chituka as well being broken in. Brilliant players. But not only that, Morne van den Berg. We have Sasha Feinberg getting more experience. You know, Edwin van der Merwe, who's been playing absolutely brilliant. I think he's got something like 5 tries in 3 games, something ridiculous like that. You know, so there's a lot of talent here. I'd love to see Lorenzo Julius break through at some point during this year. That would be absolutely amazing. But otherwise, Ethan Hooker is a brilliant prospect as well. And as always, there's a lot of talent on show. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. But this is going to be the biggest game of the year. I do have the Springboks to slightly edge it. This is at Eden Park. The All Blacks are dangerous when it comes to Eden Park, but I'm forever hopeful, and I really do hope and pray that the Springboks can finally get that win that they so desperately want. But otherwise, after that, September 27th, South Africa versus Argentina. Big game, not going to lie. But I do feel this Argentina side, they should have a full strength side, and they are definitely scary because they are the only team that actually, well, outside of Ireland, the only team to beat um, South Africa in 2024. So definitely no joke. The Springboks are definitely going to have to play a pretty strong side, a very dominant and very agile side as well. So yeah, only time will tell in relation to that. But that's definitely going to be an interesting one. And then we move into the big games at the end of the year. We have in November, 8th of November, up against France. Big game. Hopefully, we will be seeing Antoine Dupont. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a lot of the top tier talent coming through, playing some of their best rugby, because I wouldn't want anything less for the Springboks. I want the French to be at their damn well best, putting their best foot forward so that they can really test the Springboks. This is going to be a very big test for them, because obviously, if they are able to get a win over the All Blacks in Eden Park, come through with another win over France in November, that would be absolutely phenomenal, and that would really set up the Springbok season for them to honestly. They have a lot of difficult tests But I really do hope that they can go unbeaten the entire year. Chances of that happening are pretty low, but I do feel that they do have enough in them. And then 15th of November up against Italy, very scary side, not to be looked over, but this should be a relatively straightforward win for South Africa. And then 22nd of November, again, another big game up against Ireland. If it's a fully fit Ireland, this is going to be a scary test. Like I say, right now there's only three teams that are able to beat the Springboks. That's the Irish, the French, and the All Blacks. Um, no means are any of these tests going to be easy. South Africa are going to have to be playing their full strength squad, and they are going to be having to I don't know, work miracles. Rassie's going to have to somehow do some form of a rain dance. He's going to have to, put some good luck, find a couple four-leaf clovers, put it on a couple of players, because that's what we are going to be needing to get wins out of these teams, and especially if they full strength teams, it's going to be scary. It's going to be a very, very difficult day. But otherwise, that's going to be a difficult one. I can't tell what's going to happen there. I do hope that the Springboks will be able to come through. But yeah, and plus that's a later one in the day. So Saturday, 20 to 6 UK time, I believe. So yeah, very, very interesting to see how that one's going to go. And then to end it off, Wales versus the Springboks. Again, I cannot see anything other than absolute, Springbok destruction. I think even if South Africa had to play their C team at this moment in time, plus have two players with their hands tied behind their back, one player with missing a leg, and playing with half their players blindfolded, the Springboks will still come through with a win up against Wales. So yeah, very, very difficult year for the Springboks. They got a lot of rugby. Um, it's going to mean a lot for the Springboks to keep that number one spot, especially when they are going to be playing the best teams in the world. They are going to be playing Ireland. They're going to be playing France. They're going to be playing the All Blacks. They're going to be playing Australia. They're not playing England, but hey, it is what it is. But otherwise, top four in the world, the South Africans are going to be playing. So the game up against the All Blacks at Eden Park is by far going to be the biggest game. I want to hear what you guys think. Can the Springboks do it? Can they get a big win? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.